Hey, my name is Parker Lewis, and this is my story. I grew up in a loving home with parents who raised me in church and provided a phenomenal childhood. When I was 7, I prayed with my mom to receive Jesus and got saved, or so I thought. About a year later, a friend wanted me to see something he found. It was a pornographic image on his computer screen. Not much time after, another friend showed me explicit content. Both instances shocked me and made me physically sick. Little did I know the impact those moments would have on my life. At 12 years old, I started watching pornography. There was seemingly a thrill at first to dance around the web of lust, but then I got caught and I couldn't escape. For the next 10 years, this addiction would rule over me, affecting everything. It isolated me and made me think I was an ugly, disgusting loser who was unworthy of love. It prevented me from having dating relationships and deeper connection with my friends and family. Shame engulfed me and led me to have an immense hatred of myself and zero self-esteem. So I found myself in this cycle of fighting and failing. What started as a lack of self-control quickly became something controlling me. I wanted to quit so bad, but I believed I would never be able to. Even though I could see a light at the end of the tunnel, I was not confident I could reach it. College came, and I was still fighting in silence. One day, I was taught about root issues within people, how no one runs to lust because they desire sex, but they run because of a significantly deeper issue. So, what was mine? Shortly after, I heard a sermon that pushed me to pray to God to show me what my deeper-rooted issue was. I asked the Lord to reveal my sin and problems, and He answered, and I was pretty messed up. The next year and a half was the most difficult of my life. My mental health plummeted, I put up walls, and I pushed my friends away. I felt so unloved and unworthy of life and experienced waves of wanting to die. I even told the Lord He could kill me if He wanted. My friends noticed the struggle, and even though I was being a punk, they still showed up. They told me they loved me constantly, and I could feel it. When they saw something was wrong, they would block the hallway and make me answer. They even sat outside my dorm room for hours as I stubbornly waited for them to leave. Through them, I saw Christ physically pursuing me. Throughout all of that, I finally discovered my root issue, that I did not believe that God's love was enough. The moment I admitted that to Him, everything changed. I fought formidably, my mental health heightened, and the Lord decimated so many issues. I understood now that I ran to pornography looking for love, but only ever found hatred, because lust overpromises and underdelivers. On my 22nd birthday, I surrendered my life to the Lord for real. This entire time I thought I was following Him, but I was lukewarm, and lukewarm isn't following Him at all. At that moment, the Lord showed up and He saved me. I experienced joy, love, and peace in its fullness. And I knew that nothing in this world could feel as good as this. If this is but a fraction of what it feels like to be in the kingdom and at the feet of Jesus, then I never want to leave. I began reading my Bible, and before birthday 23, I was free from addiction. I realized then that the light at the end of the tunnel was the open arms of Jesus. I dashed from enslavement to an embrace. I used to pray to die, and unbeknownst to me, the Lord would answer. For He put the old me to death, and through the blood of Jesus Christ, I was born again and given a new life. Now I live with abundant peace and joy, and more joy than I know what to do with. I work here at Crosspoint City Church. I lead a men's group with my buddy Dawson in the back, and I have the privilege of discipling 2 men that love the Lord very much. I still keep up with my college friends, and I love them greatly. To call them friends is almost an insult because they are my brothers. So find you friends that will block hallways. 10 years of my life ruined because of addiction, but I ran to God, and He took me out of it because through Jesus, there is freedom. Thank you.